Yo, 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 it's Cinderella, so what up? Today we're going to learn how to hem the bottom of shorts or pants or a skirt, whatever you want. If you want your hem to be on the outside, like this, like a cuff that you can see, then you can leave your clothing right side out. Or if you want it to look like this, where you can just see little ticks in the fabric, then you put your clothing inside out when you sew. So the first thing you want to do is cut your shorts or pants to the length that you want and leave about an inch of fabric at the bottom. So find a seam and fold it up the length that you want your hem to be, and then we're just going to stitch that in place. You can do that by making a stitch on either side of the seam. So we'll pull our thread almost all the way through, go back through the same holes again, and then put your needle through that loop of thread and pull it shut, and that will make a knot. And we will do that twice on either side of the seam. So now we'll move to the other side of the seam, and you can even go through the seam and sew it in place on the other side. And now through the same holes again, making another loop and putting your needle through the loop to pull it closed, just like that. Now we're gonna sew our hem all the way around. We're gonna make a stitch going through the fabric and the cuff like this. And pull your thread through, and we'll do that all along the hem, going through the fabric, through the cuff, and pull through. And every now and then you want to do a back stitch, which means you go through the same holes twice. So just go back again through the fabric and out through the cuff as close to the same hole you already came out, just like that. Now you can just keep sewing all the way around. When you get to another seam, you want to fold the fabric straight up so the seam is in line, and then do knots on either side of the seam, putting your needle through the loop and pulling it shut. And now you can keep sewing all the way around. When you're on the second side, you want to smooth out the pant or short and make sure that your seams are in line at the bottom, and then just sew it in place there, so that it's even all the way around. So we're almost back to the seam we started from. So we're just going to do a couple more stitches. And when you get to the seam, we're going to do a couple more knots, and then we can cut our thread off. So just make a loop of thread, push your needle through the loop, pull it closed, and do that at least twice. And now we can cut our thread off. And we are all done hemming. Woo! Alright, thank you so much for watching Cinderella Sew. Peace!